Good morning. Good morning. It's Winning Wednesday. That means we've been together a whole week. Come on in. All right, y'all know how this goes. Let me make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's how this goes. All right, let's see. Good morning, everybody. Happy Winning Wednesday. There's one spot. Two spots. And the spot of the hour. Let's make sure we are there. Doing it. How we supposed to do it. Good morning. Don't forget to say, hey girl, hey to your girl. Let me know that you're there, that you're watching, and you have shared with someone. We're going to get started in just a second. I just want to make sure I am, yes, where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be doing. Hey, Monica, good morning. All right, so for the last 8 days now, I have been sharing this amazing book. I declare 31 promises to speak over your life. It is something that I was challenged, a process I was challenged to do, not necessarily the book, uh, for my team, and I decided to share it publicly. If you are watching me, please be sure to share this. If you don't know who I am, hey y'all, my name is Nisha, and I have an amazing business through Paparazzi as an independent consultant. And I have a even more spectacular team called Grabbing Our Dreams, also known as God's Unit. And part of this is to feed into them as I feed into myself. And we decided to make this public. So I appreciate the fact that they are allowing me to share this moment, this space with you. I ask that you share this with a friend, a buddy, somebody that you know um, that this might be helpful and impactful to. Um, and I ask that you come back for all 31 days if you can, and share your experience with us as we make these declarations over our lives. So I'm just taking a second, make sure that my team is on. Y'all know what to do. A G unit, go ahead and say G unit so we know that you're here and you're in the building. And we appreciate you. How you doing, love? I see my besties coming into the building as well. Good morning to my besties. All right, just want to make sure everything is everything and everybody can hear me clearly. It looks like we are all in the game. Good deal. All right, so this is the book, and you guys know that every single morning I make sure that I show it if you have not had it. Like I tell you guys, it is a quick read. This particular morning, was good for me. This is Winning Wednesday, so I expect you to drop a win, what you plan on attacking, what you plan on conquering, what you plan on just really doing amazing and grabbing a win for today. Go ahead and just drop it for me. I have some housework to do, y'all. And I posted a funny meme yesterday that I'm going to do my laundry. So I need to get some personal housework done today. I've been busy for the last, I can't even tell you how many days, but everything is done in decency and in order. So sometimes you got to stop and make sure that stuff is decent and in order so that you can make sure that you get it done. So, take some inventory, take some stock. That is my win for today, getting it done. Good morning. That is my win for today, getting that stuff done because, ooh, we Jesus. Once one thing is out of order, everything runs out of order. So, that is definitely going to be my win or one of my wins for today. I've definitely had hey Tandalea, I definitely have had a week of wins this week. And so I don't want to get caught up in those because that can happen. We want to make sure that we keep pushing forward. So, again, today is day 8. Don't forget to tag your teams, tag your buddies, all of those good, great people, and get them in here. Day 8, I declare God's dream for my life is coming to pass. It will not be stopped by people, disappointments, or adversities. God has solutions to every problem I will ever face already lined up. The right people, the right breaks are in my future. I will fulfill my destiny. This is my declaration. I love this so much this morning because it's definitely set as a reminder for me. We are on this path and we set these goals, especially in our business and different things that we want to do. And a lot of times we get so um, headstrong with what we want to do, right? And the plan and the timeline that we want to have it come to pass, that we forget that God has a plan for our life, right? That we forget that there is a purpose for His will that we need to fulfill. Especially if we are believers and we are, His children, and there is a purpose for us, but we get so consumed with, I want to do this, I want it to look like this, I want it to feel like this, I want it to, by the time I get here, dot 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 dot, and we get thrown off and into that, right? And we have to remember that even if it doesn't look like what we want it to look like, even if it doesn't manifest how we want it to manifest, that it's always going to come to pass. His purpose, His will, His vision, His dream, His plan, right? And more often than not, I can't even remember when a not. Um, it's bigger. It's more than what we wanted or envisioned. And we can't get caught up in ours or what's happening to us, right? And stuff is going to happen. Stuff is going to happen, just in relation to us and to our business and to our team. You know, your there's going to be ups and downs in your business and in your we're in sales. It's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be days when you really sell a bunch. There's going to be days when you sell hardly nothing to nothing or nothing. you know there's going to be days when everybody on your team is all on one accord and everybody doing all the things and everybody's in line. Then it's going to seem like, who the heck are these people? you know um but we can't get distracted by that, because people will. And if you guys remember that book that I showed you a few days ago, um the dream giver, one of the things about that when he was on his journey were the people, and how people sometimes even in love will come and try to discourage. They will come and try to tell you that this is not the right thing for you to do. They will come and try to tell you why you shouldn't do what it is that you're doing, why it doesn't make sense, why you know, you could be doing something else, why this sounds dumb, and sometimes it's not even, in a bad spirit. Like, these people really love you, and a lot of times it's out of fear. They're scared, or whatever the case may be. They're scared for you because it makes things uncomfortable, stuff uncomfortable, them uncomfortable. And you have to be willing to say, my purpose, my plan, God's will, I'm going to see it through no matter the adversity, no matter the people. It could be your mama, your daddy, somebody that you truly love and respect. Hey, Antoinette, that you truly love and respect and you admire, and they're telling you you're crazy. But in your heart that this is what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to be. And this just reminds me to keep going, because like it says, God's dream for my life is going to come to pass. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be stopped by people, whether people are coming at you maliciously, or people are coming at you, out of fear, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter the disappointments, and we can be disappointed in things, in business and out of business. We could be disappointed in people. We could be disappointed in things that we have done. For our team, I was hugely disappointed when we didn't hit our numbers a couple of years ago, right? Like, it was a true setback mentally and emotionally for me. I was set back because I felt like I let you guys down as a leader. I was set back because I felt like I let myself down. You can be distracted by disappointments. That doesn't mean it's not going to come to pass unless you make the decision to just stop your book right there. To just stop it right there. If it's truly for you, it's for you. We hear that statement all the time. What's for me is for me. But how many people truly live and believe that? Right? Like, it's a challenging situation, to truly live and believe that, because you have to live it through adversities. You have to live it through disappointments. You have to live it through naysayers. You have to live it through, all of the stuff, all the things, right? You have to truly live it and keep going and keep saying, this is mine and it's for me, it's for me, you know. But that is truly what it boils down to. You can get up every single day with this declaration and knowing that whatever it is that God has placed in your heart for you to do, if you are on that path, doesn't matter if it worked out great that day. Doesn't matter if it was a spectacular day and it was great, or it was a spectacular day because it wasn't great. Whatever it is, if He set it in your heart that it's going to come to pass, it's going to happen. It may not be on the time frame that you want. It may not be in the design that you want, but it's going to happen. And what a relief in knowing, what a blessing in knowing that as long as you are doing what you're supposed to do, you're showing up, right? You're showing up, you're doing all the things, um, that there's a win for you. And I love Winning Wednesdays because we get to make a decision to do nothing but focus on the win. We get to make a decision to do nothing but focus on the win, big or small. We get to celebrate it. But you get the opportunity to do that every single day. Every single day. God didn't give them the vision, so you're going to look. Yes, it's so true. When, and I've been hearing and seeing people say things like, your calling wasn't a conference call. It was a one-on-one. And it's so true, because just like Tandale is saying, you're going to look odd. You're going to look, you know, coming out of the norm. And, you know, and I have the words from the book. You know, in the book, the guy that is the main protagonist in the book, he is called gosh, I can't even remember what his name is called. But they go by things like somebody, anybody, nobodies in the book, right? To make the parable relatable. And they are all, he's trying to get to the land of somebody. And he's leaving the land of, you know, nobodies or whatever. And a lot of times people are just like she's saying, you look crazy because why are you trying to leave this comfort? Why are you trying to, you know, do something different? You know, if everybody is doing nothing, why is it that you trying to do something? You know, why are you trying to be different? You shaking up the norm. You shaking up what, you know, what we used to. And that makes me uncomfortable because now I got to look at what I'm doing. You know, am I not doing something I'm supposed to be doing? You know, or you trying to tell me that my life ain't right because you don't want this, because you want something different, you know? And so a lot of times that's the energy that people have and they will give to you because they can't understand your assignment, but they can't understand it because it's not theirs. So you can't get caught up in listening to their opinion about your assignment. And so many of us get sidetracked by other people's opinions of our assignments. So many of us get downtrodden because somebody told you you can't do something. And it typically is somebody who's not doing it, right? It typically is that person. You will rarely hear a story of somebody saying, this person told me I can't do something from somebody who's doing things exceptionally, for somebody who is a risk taker. You go and talk to somebody who is a risk taker and tell them that you want to take a risk, 9 times out of 10, they're excited for you. You go to somebody who's not taking any risks and tell them you want to take a risk, they're going to tell you that you're crazy. Quit bringing adversity into your own life, right? You know, so I said all that to say you're going to have people who come into your life, into your space, and offer conversation. You don't have to take it. I said that to say you're going to be disappointed. There's going to be adversities, things that you don't even think about, things that just come up out of the woodwork, health issues, you know, woes, you know, people passing, you know, all these things. That's life. There are things that are going to come up, adversities, big and small. But the reality is, God has solutions to every single one of those problems if we allow Him to take control. We allow Him to captain this ship. We allow Him to do what it is that He's supposed to do. He already has solutions to the problems, but we have to allow Him to offer those solutions, not fix it ourselves. We want to jump in like we playing double dutch. We want to just jump in there and do it ourselves. No, we have to allow God to captain the ship, to steer this boat and take control. Um, and He has a solution to every problem that we will ever face. And to know that He already has the solution lined up. If you ever um, had like put together something, you know what I mean? Like you get an instruction manual and you're putting together, it could be a table, a chair, or, you know, a TV set, or, you know, whatever. You get a new remote control these days. A lot of times they will give you something called troubleshooting. troubleshooting solutions, right? So if you run into this problem, this is how you fix it. You run into this problem, this is how you fix it. God already has stuff lined up for us just like that. All you have to do is mind your own business and walk the path. All you have to do is show up where he's telling you to show up. He already has it covered. And what a relief in knowing that he already got you covered, already has you covered in any and everything that you would do. You need new customers, he already got some lined up for you, but you have to show up to the event. You need, new eyes, he already has some showed up for you, but you have to be willing to show up and show people who you are. You need an expansion of territory. He already has an expansion plan for you, but you have to be willing to put yourself out there. If you're not willing to do the things, then you cannot see what everything it is that he has stored up and planned for you. He already has a solution. Quit talking yourself out of your blessing. So that is the word for the day. I asked the Lord to sit on my tongue, and whatever was said was said. So there you got it. So there you got it. All right. So that is it. That is day 8. Thank you guys for rocking with me and going on this journey with me. I so appreciate you guys. We are going to have brand new conversation and brand new way of thinking when we approach conversation to ourselves and to others. So at the end of this 31 days, we are going to be new people. I decree and declare that. So that is it. Enjoy the rest of your amazing winning Wednesday. Go out there and win. Win your day, win your life. All right. So until the next time, y'all know what to do. Be great on purpose. Bye, guys.